Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivity. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Julius Randle.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, then it's Julius Randle, and it's the Machine in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for Oklahoma City, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And when you talk to MP about his team's focus, he says it's all about defense. He wants to make life miserable for every offense they go up against.
And we have to give MP some credit. He wasn't shy about what he wanted from this team. In fact, he let anyone who would listen know that he wanted this team to be a defensive powerhouse. And they've shown they can be that team on some nights. Now the question, can they continue that effort to become not just a sometime thing, but become their identity?
Randle with it, now guarded by Holmgren. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Count it.
He's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Here's the Machine. He's guarded by Hartenstein. A shot by the Machine, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Fires the 3. Wallace's shot is good.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Pass to Randle. They set a pick. No good that time. Great D that time from Holmgren. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Hartenstein. Randle outside. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Now, here's Williams. 17 points in his last outing. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Pass to Holmgren. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And as we are about to turn over the calendar, these are the rookies who are set to dominate the league for years to come. Let's look at the rookie race. And he's demonstrated some tremendous skill so far. We're smack in the middle of the season, and he's just 1 spot back from the top.
And with about half the season behind us, it's clear how much potential he has to blossom into a star.
Well, one thing we can be sure of, what a race it's going to be for Rookie of the Year over the second half of the season. I can't wait.
Now here's DiVincenzo. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Outside, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Wallace. Off target from 3-point range. The Timberwolves trail. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside, McDaniels. Here's the 3. Counted from distance.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from 3-point territory. What a look there.
Pass to Holmgren. Up top, Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. The three ball. Gets the three to fall.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
There's a screen. Edwards for three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Williams. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Fast break, Minnesota. The machine, his shot is good.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
But Doris, if you're a Wolves fan, you really have to enjoy the present.
Well, think about it. 56 and 26 last year, their second best record ever. A 3 seed in the West, also their second best ever. As long as they have the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, that team should be a factor in the West.
And Minnesota with possession here, following the bucket by Oklahoma City.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the machine in their last game against the Spurs played some quality basketball. He ended up with 12 points, and as you might expect, he was usually first up to clear the boards, hauling in those loose balls for the squad. And after being on a losing streak, he came up big and helped them get back in the winning column. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Count it. Good. Randall's got 6 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Puts up a three. The shot, no good. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-5 run. McDaniels can't hit. Thunder trail by 6. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Hartenstein. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Wallace. Out to the right wing. Holmgren finds Caruso. Back to Holmgren. Banked it in off the glass.
And Holmgren already has the trust of his teammates, which is why they set screens for him.
Launches it. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Oklahoma City trailing. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Thunder have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Pass to Williams. Now Holmgren. On the wing, Caruso. Outside, Williams. Jacks up a three. On target from range. Williams has got 6 points.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
DiVincenzo can't hit. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2. Pass to Holmgren. Now Williams. Back to Holmgren. Well, Grant, before ringing in the new year, we've got basketball to tend to. Can it be hard for players to stay focused?
Not really. I mean, these guys know they have a job to do. Maybe later they'll take part in all the festivities, but for now, it's all business.
Here's the machine. In his last outing with 12 points, McDaniels from long range hits the trifecta. McDaniels got his second basket.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
Hardenstein passes to Caruso. Now here's Wallace. Williams on the wing. Back to Holmgren for three. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Pass to Wallace. And here's Holmgren. Hardenstein with it. He has 6. Randall outside. The baseline J. And he knocks the jumper down. Give him 8 points now.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
And here's Holmgren. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. Driving to the basket. Can't cash it in from close range. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Minnesota. They're up 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start. Let's go. Oklahoma City. Hardenstein comes in for Williams, and it's Wallace in for Jove. Thunder trail by 4. Aaron Wiggins out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hardenstein in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. SGA from distance.
That's his third three-pointer now after not getting any in the opening period.
Here's the machine, hounded by Wiggins. Edwards for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And again, unable to change momentum here. Oklahoma City has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's the machine. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Gets to the corner and hits it. Edwards got 10 points.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
Caruso outside. Wiggins for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Right side, Alexander Walker. The kick out to Edwards. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. The Thunder have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Wiggins with it. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Now here's Edwards, guarding closely. Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Caruso. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Mike Conley's checked in for Anthony Edwards. Pass to Conley. Here's Randle. He's covered by Holmgren. And here's Conley. Here's the machine. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
Wallace outside. Holmgren finds Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Wallace. No good with the triple. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. DiVincenzo, pass to the machine. And he hits the jumper. The machine's gotten his second bucket.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Hartenstein a screen. Now here's Wallace. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Hartenstein. Rebound Minnesota. Randle's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's McDaniels on the wing. Williams defending. McDaniels passes to the machine. McDaniels against Williams. McDaniels got room. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Williams. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three-pointer goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20.
And the defense has no answer for him here in the second quarter. He is torching them from outside.
Conley passes to the machine. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Conley passes to the machine. Randle outside. Three-pointer, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Williams. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first half of basketball. To the inside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein's got 10 points.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
And there's the screen. For three, Randall drains the triple. 11 points in the game. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Wallace outside. Tries it from the top of the key. And again. And it's Oklahoma City.
Now we're starting to see him deliver on offense. He's really found his tempo here in the second quarter.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. From deep, Conley. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City, and that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Their defense has got a lot better. Capella's an elite rim protector. He rebounds, he runs the floor. His value goes beyond the box score.
Yeah, I like what he brings to this one.
Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
They're letting that team fire away from deep.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Then it's Julius Randle. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's the machine in at the 5. And Hartenstein slams it in.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall deciding where to go with it. The machine, the pass to Edwards. Shoots. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Pass to Edwards. Let's go with a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 2-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. That game will be the 3rd of 5 at home. Outside, DiVincenzo. For 3, Randall. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. shoots over DiVincenzo. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. There's a screen. Edwards for 3. And that's a miss. 8 for 14 on the night.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
They get it again. Hartenstein. Over to the left wing. And another shot. Offensive board. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Hartenstein's got 4 points now in the quarter. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Randall, the pass to the machine. The kick out to Edwards. The jump hook. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds now. Wallace with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Outside, Williams. Pass to Wallace. The 3. Sinks it from distance. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's the machine. The 3, DiVincenzo. Knocks down the triple. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Screen by Holmgren. There's the triple. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Pass to Hartenstein. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Outside McDaniels. Edwards with it. Watched by Wallace. Outside McDaniels. Such a wide open look. Give him 8 points now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Pass to Williams. Fires from deep. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And neither side willing to give an inch. This game has gone back and forth.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
In order to space the floor effectively for his teammates, he has to finish that one, guys.
To the middle. The machine, the pass to Edwards. Here's Alexander Walker. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The drive by Shai. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And the basket by Edwards.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. To end the run, and the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. All right, let's take this opportunity to look at the teams that are really sharing the ball over the last month. In the third spot, Oklahoma City.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Pass to Randall, and stolen by Williams. 5-on-3 break. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Edwards, no good. Thunder trail by 5. And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's the machine. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 11-footer. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Alexander Walker's got 5.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's Wallace. Off target from outside.
And you will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
The machine, the pass to Edwards. No good from outside.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Hartenstein. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Hartenstein's got 20 points. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over. Here's the machine. DiVincenzo, the pass to the machine. It's Edwards on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown. Edwards has got 15 points in just the second half.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
They've got Alex Caruso. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Williams. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Caruso outside. Down low. Wallace outside. Offline with a 3.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On the wing, Caruso. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, BA, what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Pass to the machine. This one for 3. Caruso grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. To the inside. Nifty move. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. The machine's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And that one drops for him. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
As bad as he was in the first half,
so we see the Timberwolves taking the